So it's been a couple weeks now since the release of Black Ops 6 and this new iteration of zombies. Going into this, I was excited because it seemed like this mode was going to be the perfect combination of both Black Ops 3 and Cold War. Bringing in the Gobblegums and adding some quality of life changes from Cold War must mean that BO6 would be almost perfect, right? Well, not quite. To start off with, let me say that this game mode is just fun. This iteration of zombies, in my opinion, is the best we've had since Black Ops 4, and by the end of the game's cycle next year, it may be even better. It really did take a lot of what made Cold War fun and upgrade it a bit while throwing in some things that made BO3 as iconic as it was. It's kinda deceiving because the game looks cool when watching the trailers, but when you actually start playing it, you'll see how addicting it really is. So to start off, I want to discuss some of the things I don't like because this game caught a bunch of heat before launch for a variety of reasons. To me, the biggest thing that I don't like in this mode is the new point system. When going through a round in BO6, you only get points for actually killing a zombie. Whether it be a body shot, headshot, or melee kill, once the zombie is destroyed, only then will you receive points. At first, this doesn't seem like a big deal, but it actually changes how you play zombies. For reference, before in BO3, you would receive points for each bullet that hit the zombies. So many people, including myself, would try to maximize the points you would receive each round by shooting the zombie so many times in the leg before knifing it. Do that for each zombie and you'd have a nice set of points to unlock the doors or buy weapons and perks within that specific round. However, now that this system has changed, this is no longer the case. What makes this even worse is now you have to sort of conserve your money for a while. Yes, it's easy to kill the zombies in the early rounds, but later on is when it starts to get tricky. For example, let's say you're doing the Terminus Easter egg and you have to do the Nathan Ball step for the first time. Well, you're probably not going to know what you're getting yourself into. By the time you start the fight, you may just start trying to kill him using maybe a tier 1 pack gun, and that's about it. And that's not enough, as you may find yourself running out of ammo. So what's the logical thing to do? Go buy more, right? Okay, well when you go to buy more, you may run out of points because you're trying to kill the boss, which is taking a while. Then knowing that you have to kill zombies to get more points, you try to kill those, but because you only receive points after the kill, you still run out of ammo trying to do that too. I hope you see where I'm going with this. It's almost like you have to think about how much money you'll have before doing every single step, because if you don't plan ahead, then there isn't a way to get more money fast unless you have a Gobblegum or already have at least 2 tier packed weapons. But even with the packed weapons, those cost at least 2,500 each to refill the ammo, so this money issue still persists. I know that this point system is here to stay, but man do I wish they would go back to how it used to be. This new system really can change how a person plays this mode, but it is what it is, I guess. Now if you've been playing this game then you already know this, but the Abomination and Manglers both have returned. Unfortunately, there's issues with both. First off, the Manglers have always been a cool special zombie type, but it appearing again in BO6 is kinda like, okay, we've seen enough of these guys now. Knock it off. On top of that, once you get to round like 25 plus, they seem to just spawn over and over and over. And that's not an exaggeration. Even though these rounds aren't long, you will get lots of Manglers spawning in between